Hey guys, it's Glenn Murray. This is on my YouTube channel. This is also for my private Telegram group that I'm coaching on Instagram growth. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to recreate one of those viral videos for your own. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it and how I basically take the video that I want to recreate and I use that as the template. All right, so guys, let me move this out of the way, my screen here. So basically what I'm going to show you is, so I've already shot it, and how I shot it is I just basically had the video running on my computer on a loop, and then I put my phone into my little phone holder and my selfie stick, and then I just let it run, and I recorded myself a few times. Like you can see in this clip that's on here, it's actually there's about 4 versions of me doing it. And then what you want to do is you want to line it up with the video underneath. So I've put the one I'm going to recreate underneath here. So this is where I'm going to get all my text from. And then I just laid it on, and I don't know if you should be able to hear it, but woo! I'm nailing all the shots. So basically that's it. Now I just need to add the text. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this layer off. So now you can't see the layer, so you're going to see it from below. And now I'm going to just have this. So I'm going to actually make mine pop a little bit because I think I can improve this just slightly. So I'm going to go over to my text here. I'm using CapCut. I'll put a link below for it in the description here on YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. So I've already got a bunch of preset text in here, which is really cool. But this is really similar to the font that I use. So I'm just going to grab one of my that one, this one. Let's see, this one. I do a video very similar to this. If you have there, so if you have these 3 things, so I'm gonna just pop that onto the screen there, and now do you? He's got lowercase. You have right up. I'm gonna put that on there. Oh, look at that! It matches up almost perfectly. So this, I'm gonna put the first half is white. Color is white right there. And the second half, the color is green. So unfortunately, the one thing about CapCut is keyboard shortcuts do not work on it. Popped green. Okay, so right there. So basically, guys, that pretty much, but mine even pops more because I've got I put a shadow and I put a stroke. I put a 30 stroke on it around the letter. So if I take that off, you'll see how this pops way more. That doesn't. So pop, and then I've got a shadow on it, and you can see the shadow really makes it stand out, so a little bit more 3D. So do you have, and then I just need these 3 things. So I'm going to just scroll along until that first one pops on, phone, right there. So again, I'm going to use the same font if you have, boom. So phone, and it's white too, and it's slightly smaller. Dave pointed this out. So you can either use that or you can use the size here. So the one thing about this is from graphic design. So you'll see that when I'm changing this, it's not changing this font size here. So that's problematic if you want to match a font size in the next scene, but it's not really relative. Like it's saying it's 15, but it's not really 15 because this is 15 up here, unless I change that. So you don't know what the actual font size is. Anyways, so now I can just copy this track, copy, paste. So now I've got a second one. So I'm going to scroll along, just scrub, it's called, right there. And I move this one down to there. And we'll call it Wi-Fi. Line it up. Boom. And then I'll have to reline these with my fingers, guys. And then the last one is right there. Another layer. And he says 1 to 3 hours per day. 1 to 3 hours per day. Right? That looks like it's slightly smaller too. So that's where he's got his right there. Okay, so I'm not going to put the emojis in right yet, or I guess I can. So now that I'm not sure if, no, they haven't added emojis yet. So I need to go over to, so just grab it, phone emoji, copy it, bring it back over here, my phone emoji, and then Wi-Fi. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, guys, but I don't like to be delayed trying to figure something out. I'm just going to do it. Wi-Fi, and then a clock. Clock emoji. He's got a wristwatch. Let's use the watch. Cool. Copy. I've never used the watch one before. So here we go. So I've got that first scene done. So now let's turn on my screen. So I'm on the other side. So here's a really cool thing, guys. You can actually just mirror this. Whoop, I'm on the other side now. That's this button here. So I can make it a different on the other side. So my timing is just slightly different. So I need to put phone goes about there. Wi-Fi goes about there. And 1 to 3 hours. That's on. I just have to move it. See? Yeah. Boom. Nailed it. Look at that. So even though I'm not pointing, I could do it a little bit better, but my pointing is hitting right when maybe Wi-Fi could just move slightly. Woo! That's pretty dang close. Woo! So see, easy peasy, right? So now it does does he keep on? So I'm going to turn all this stuff. I'm going to turn my screen off. So he keeps all that stuff on till I want to lengthen these and turn that one off. So that goes off. And I'm going to add, they're gone there. And guys, you can zoom in your frames so you can get it a little button here. And if you're using another editing suite, you'll just have to figure out where those things are. So now I'm actually going to just change this call to action, copy, and I'm going to paste that there. Do you want? I'm just going to change this to want. Yeah, keep that green color. Green. There. So I'm changing it from do you have, do you want? And then I'm going to hit this. So I'll take this first one, copy, line it up there, and go freedom. And the next one, copy this, copy, paste. Oops. It pastes where your cursor are. It used to paste where the line was on the screen. Now it pastes where your arrow is. Scroll to here, and boom. That one, copy, paste it there. So the first one is freedom. The second one is limitless income. The last one is be your own boss. Be your own boss. So we got those up, and I'm just going to left justify these things so I don't have to keep centering them, because every time I add something to it, it's going to move it off its place. So freedom, what's he got for freedom there? It's a jet plane. So jet, which one does he have? Airplane. Oh, well, I'll just use this one. Copy. Is that the one he's got? No, he's got something else there. Anyway, freedom. So we're going to get rid of the phone, put the plane. That's good. Limitless is probably money bag. Copy that. Limitless income. Change the Wi-Fi. So that needs to be a little bit. Why did it do a return there? No, just had a. Okay, limitless income and be your own boss 100%. 100. Oops. 100. Be your own boss. So now I need to see what I'm doing on mine. So we turn my screen on. Freedom. That's pretty close. This one's really easy because the music is so. I've hidden my track. I just want to see where I'm at, where his words, do they stay on the screen the whole time? So he turns them off right. They're all pretty short, right there. So I want to put all these. It's nice to CapCut snaps. So when you put your point in a timeline, it snaps to it. I can show you how to achieve this. Read captions. So now I'm going to copy, paste. Now what's he got here? I can show you how to achieve this. ... Bottom line is green there, and line up with his. Looks like that. I can show you a slightly bigger, and then if the lines don't, you can use the line height there. So now it matches up pretty good. And then I'm going to use my typical read caption, which has a little down. And I'm just going to bring this. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of animation on this caption. So put me back on. I could tighten this up where I'm pointing, guys. So I could freedom come in just a little bit later. Limitless, a little bit later. Be your own boss, just a little bit later. And move it down here. So, see how that looks? That's pretty much it, guys. So next thing we want to do is we're going to extract the audio. We're going to turn the audio off on my track because you're going to get that echo from when I was doing my recording. So now. So that's how I would recreate it, guys. Export it and post it up on Instagram. Now, what I would do is I would go over and I would just look at his caption, and I would probably just take his caption. And what I usually do is I throw it into ChatGPT and say, rewrite this at a grade 4 level. And it changes maybe 4 or 5 words. It just gives it a unique thing. I put my follow at my Instagram handle, and that's what I do. I post it. So 17 minutes to make it, guys. 17 minutes. That's me explaining it to you. So there you guys. Make sure you hit subscribe button, and I will see you on the next one.